So, Alan, we were having this debate in the household over the weekend.
Okay.
Is it too early to put in the air conditioning units? Now, my gut said no, because I'll leave them in there, and it'll be warm enough that if air is getting through like the gaps, at least it's already in the 60s, right?
I think if you're privy to what we were talking about last week on the temperatures for this week, then maybe this past weekend would have been a good one to put it in.
I feel like I have some chores to do tonight.
You might, yeah. Or just go somewhere that has it. But it will be hot tomorrow. It's also going to be rather humid, especially into Wednesday morning. This is the synoptic setup, the broad view. In essence, air is going to flow toward New England between a high out in the Atlantic and an approaching disturbance and cold front, and that's going to sandwich the humidity right up into New England. It does get drier after Wednesday, so Thursday and Friday are looking pretty nice. It'll just be a little bit cooler after the 90s we've got in our forecast tomorrow. You see the rise in humidity. These are the dew point values. 60 starts to feel humid. 70, you're getting into tropical feeling air, and then there's the drop in humidity heading into the second half of the week. Clouds to the north and east, sun to the south and west, perhaps a sprinkle or two over in Washington County. Tomorrow, we're thinking along or north of the Route 2 corridor into Bangor and then down east will be the best chance for a passing shower or thunderstorm, some of which could have a little more oomph to them, gusty winds and perhaps some smaller hail. And that will be thanks to an approaching disturbance. It's up north of the Great Lakes right now. What it's going to do is ride a little warm front, the one that's giving us the warmth tomorrow, and that front should be in the north central part of the state. So as this low tracks over that boundary, it should yield, again, some scattered thunderstorm activity tomorrow afternoon. And then we'll see another round of shower and or isolated thunderstorm chances into Wednesday, but this one will be more so associated with the passing cold front, and that will be the front that eases things a little bit with respect to the heat. So into Thursday, Friday, I think skies are fair. Dew points, humidity are much lower, and this high will be sitting right over us into Friday. But I'm going to stop the future cast here because I think from this point forward, the forecast will hinge on what that region of high pressure does. In essence, the faster it moves east, we're thinking the more quickly the rain chances will possibly be in play this Memorial Day weekend. If it's slower to move to the east, it would delay the rain chances maybe towards Sunday or Monday. But I think with this setup, the timing is up in the air. If it plays out like this, I do think we'll have to at least mention the possibility of rain over Memorial Day weekend. I don't think it's a wash by any means, and I don't think every day is going to be just a rain fest, but that setup is looking like one that is going to have some rain to navigate over the weekend. Back to tomorrow, low 90s west and southern Maine. Again, that is record heat for the time of year. 3 to 5 foot seas tomorrow. Water temps now right at 50 in the Gulf of Maine. Unsettled Tuesday, Wednesday. Nice Thursday, Friday, albeit cooler, but enjoyable to be outside in. And then you see the Memorial Day weekend forecast, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I do think we'll get some decent weather in. It's not going to be a wash, but we will have to, I think, really pay attention to how quickly or not that region of high pressure sits over us or moves to the east, because that looks to be right now one of the biggest pieces in the timing of how the weekend shapes out.
I thought you put it perfectly. It hinges on the high.
Yes, I love alliteration too.
Thanks, Alan.